Hello, and welcome to another episode of Map Talks. I'm Mats, and this is Robert.
Is it?
I hope so.
Okay. Hello.
Welcome to Model 3 Studio, or Blue Lightning, as it's been named. It's not a performance, it's just a long range, but still, it's more than quick enough. Now, I made a video on the day I picked it up late on the day when I was very tired. I'm gonna edit this in. Yeah, I should have made this video earlier. I just haven't had time. This is it. This is well, this is my Model 3 actually. As you can see, it's white. The stereo is amazing. It's crazy because it's the most expensive car I have ever owned, and well, the delivery process was waiting. We arrived at time, and then we were just waiting, and no one told us how long we had to wait, or if they were, how long they were late or anything. And then suddenly a person came, and we were called up. We went into the room, looked at the car, and like, whoa, this is happening. Like, shit, this is actually the car, you know. And then I have to pay, and I had trouble with my bank, my part of the payment. Tesla requires a note from the bank that says that the payment is scheduled or has been executed, and they couldn't provide that, so I had to go through a friend and transfer, and it took time, and you get nervous and like, oh, this isn't happening. And it all went okay, as you can see. I'm in the car. It's very sensitive to the tarmac. I mean, in the north here in Sweden and Norway, we have very rough tarmac. You don't have that anywhere else because you don't have winter in the same way. So it's quite a little bit of road noise, a bit more than expected on some surfaces. But you know, it goes like, this is the long range. It still goes like, damn, I don't know what really. And the stereo is superb, and the steering is just the crispest, quickest, very, very precise. And the four-wheel drive system, of course, it makes this thing. You should have some really, really serious stuff trying to catch this. This is with a couple of people. This is a 2-ton car. It doesn't feel like a 2-ton car, and it damn well doesn't go like your average 2-ton vehicle does. It's yeah. The lights seem to be very good as well. It's been a long day. I'm very tired. And I'm happy. The seats are good. They're very good, actually. I missed cooling because it tends to get a little bit hot, but that's how it is. The climate is good. It looks brilliant in blue. Not as good as in red, but still, you know, I don't regret ordering blue. Yeah, sorry, that's all I can, that's all for now. Now I've had the car for
2 days.
Yeah, almost 48 hours, almost. And that's just delivery process. The delivery process, the technology, and then what I think of it. And we were, me, Robert, and a friend. I had to have 2 people with me with a driver's license, or well, me and one more, because we had to drive one car up to Drammen, and we had to drive both cars home, and so there you have it. We arrived on time at the service and delivery center in Drammen, and we were graded and registered, and then we just told to wait, and well, no one told us how long to wait, and we waited for 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah, and then
One broken coffee cup.
yeah, because they're tiny and big hands. And I was tired. I was very nervous because at the same place, a couple was there, and they were slightly arguing because someone had ordered a car, and things weren't quite proper, and they weren't pleased, and they had been arguing with us like quite a long time, as we could gather, and that didn't exactly help on the nerves at all. Finally, we were let in. And the car existed, and it was very nice. I do like the blue color. What do you think about the blue color?
I'm a blue double D. I like blue in general. And when I saw the car, I just OMG. This blue color is my favorite shade of not gray but blue. So I liked the color very, very much. I thought you had made a good choice there.
The delivery process in general. What happened? They wanted, because I didn't pay my part of the car before I had seen it, and there's been a lot of stories about mismatching paint and lack of this and just general things, and I just wanted to hold off that payment. And then everything was fine. There was a few minor scratches, nothing big.
I documented the scratches.
Yeah, no problem. My bank didn't want to issue a statement of payment. They didn't want to. I said, can you just make an email where you say this payment is going to that and that account, so and so? No. Can I get the receipt? No. So I had to use this quick transfer to Robert, who then had to manage to pay through his bank, thankfully. And it was like 35 minutes of more and more nerves and like, what? How do we do this?
It was 35 minutes of full stress.
It was. And
your head was stressing, my head was stressing.
And the delivery guy was
But the delivery guy, he was so calm.
Yeah, he was just so patient and so helpful. And I'm like, oh... Like this, I mean, you're there finally, you're in the car, and the process of waiting, and let's face it, Tesla hasn't exactly been the easiest to get hold of.
But I think it was the last persons he had that day.
Could be.
Yeah, we were, because when I left the building, there was nobody there.
Yeah, no, I don't have my mount with me. That's why I have all these strange camera angles. I have to kind of relax my hand. I forgot the mount. And the car, well, first thing is, evidently some autopilot things have been done from the way out of Drammen, because it just took 10 minutes to just calibrate autopilot. That was insane. The seats are good, not as sculpted and supportive as in the S, no, but they're more than good enough.
I like them.
Yeah, they're comfortable. They're just on the right side of plush.
Yeah.
The ride is very, very well judged. Now, we're in Norway. We have some pretty shitty, broken, terrible pieces of roads here, which are so tattered and so full of holes and scars.
It is said that the only country in Europe that has more crappy roads than us is Albania, so yeah.
Yeah, it is. And it does survive that. Sorry about the sunlight. But it shouldn't be any stiffer than this. It's very, very well judged as it is.
You tested a little. Our friend of us drove the car yesterday and some.
Yeah, and he's a very, very good driver.
Yeah.
And we had some, well, let's say some spirited driving. And it was extremely well planted. And it goes well. The steering is so quick and so well. It's so easy to place this car, because unlike the S, which can be a little bit, well, big, and it's too big and too heavy, this is just, it is a 2-ton car with a few people in it and some luggage, but it doesn't feel like it. It's incredible. And the stereo is amazing, and yes, we have road noise, and that's probably a problem we have in Scandinavia, not so much in the rest of the world, because we have this broken asphalt and we have very, very coarse road surfaces because of the winter and the studded tires. So we have this, yeah, it's just terrible. But so it is sensitive to road surfaces. If it's a good road surfaces, not bad at all.
We saw you that on the video with the Tesla Björn where
Yeah.
he drove to Finland. He was in Sweden and the Model 3 didn't. It wasn't a lot of noise, but right after he had passed the border to Norway, oh my god!
It was a disaster. Particularly when you consider the cost of the car. I mean, you know, comparable BMWs is quite as a coffin by comparison. But it's a great car. The space, the charge network, the charge speeds. This thing already. You just plug it in and schmuck, you're doing 110, 120 kilowatts, and you just have for 10 minutes getting a coffee, and you can. You know, you're good to go again. I still haven't fully charged it because, well, the Type 2 cable, they're out, so I have to get it sent. So I don't have one, and I'm relying on supercharging and quick charging. And that's okay, because it's so huge battery that it's not a problem at all. And the app, and that's really nice. You can just remote control the car. I got a software update the first day, and then I got 5% power increase over the air. That's amazing. And I got dog mode.
Yeah. Oh, so over
Yeah.
the air, yeah.
And I got dog mode, and I got Sentry, and I got an autopilot, and navigate on autopilot.
You got the dog mode, so now you can leave me in the car.
Yeah, I can. And now autopilot it is perfect. No, I had a few phantom brakes, but not many. Navigate on autopilot it's the strangest thing, but it is amazing. And it is, and particularly maybe with but it is here, and it's over there, and it gets better, and you get the games. I still haven't explored the games yet. What do you think of the car? Do you think it's too expensive and it was a bad choice of car?
Did you have that feeling yesterday?
No.
When you and Eric was driving around?
No.
The only thing I said, come home, I want to drive the Tesla. I want to go in the Tesla.
I mean, this is perfect. No, there's a few plasticky bits and... Oh. Sorry, the easy entry suddenly decided to kick in, probably because I've been stationary for too long. Steering wheel, part of it is plasticky, and then of course you have the road noise. But the roof and all the glass.
It's not on fire.
No, but it's so airy in here, even though it's very tinted. It still lets in a lot of light. And with the white interior, I'm going to ceramically coat it as quickly as I can. It's so nice and light and airy in here. Yes, it gets like the kettle. I've kept it spot free, and I will try to do so. And the luggage space is a phenomenal. I mean, I had to take this car to meet up a colleague and then to go to work. I had to bring a few clothes and boots and stuff, and I used the front and I used the well in the back, but I didn't use any of the actual boot or you know. That's just wow. It's such a spacious car, and it goes like a stabbed rat, and it's very, very fun to drive. I think so. I know you maybe not think so all the time. The way this car is so playful to drive that you sort of end up driving maybe a little bit spirited.
Yeah, but I don't get car sick now, so...
No, well, this isn't a performance, so maybe it's a little bit less hard.
Yeah. And I'm a little more prepared for the kitchen.
And I'm driving a bit and chill, and even that is more than enough for daily use. So I think they just opened orders for the Standard Range Plus, which is gonna be a whopping amount of car for the money.
If I had the driver license and 400,000 for a car, I would, without doubt, I would buy a Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. I hadn't thought about it for 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and it just to decide what color, blue or red. But
Or white.
no,
Okay.
blue or red. And since you have blue, I should have red. But no, I don't say this because I have been more and more a Tesla boy, but this is the only car that delivers in within 1 to 3 months, unlike Kona and E-Niro and those.
Yeah, and you have,
And you have the range.
and you have the charge network,
Yeah,
and the autopilot, and the over-the-air
you have
updates.
everything that and if you don't have it, it will probably come.
At some point, yes.
At some point, you will get it. So
If it fits your needs in your life, of course. Any downsides of the car? I mean, it isn't perfect. Okay.
I have to think because you say it's not a perfect job. I think it is.
Isn't. The cup holders are too big and they don't have any bumps on them.
Yeah,
to keep
but the
fixing
couple
space.
is big. Do you know why? This car is built in America, and Americans.
If it's built in America, and Americans generally, because you're never gonna be simplistic, a fat. Why are the seats too big, too narrow for a fat man?
No, that's a question. But you know, Americans, they have this grand cups.
The minimum around the windows can be slightly unnerving under the right conditions and the sun. What else? The white can spot because it is extremely white. But you know, you have to just keep it clean, go over it. What else is wrong? I don't know. There's not much wrong here. Come really? No.
No.
The details, you know, with always details, but nothing major.
No.
You have to explain every passenger how to get out, but that you do once and then it's natural. And I don't have many friends, so it's not a big issue.
That was.
And it drives like, no, I'm happy with the car. And now I'm going to do some more driving, I think. Anything you want to add?
No. Not in particular.
Oh, yeah. And you have profiles, which is fabulastic. It really is.
But if you're considering to buy a Tesla,
Yeah.
use
And you want 1,600 kilometers of free charge.
1500.
1,600.
1500.
100 miles. 1,000 miles. 1,000
Jag sa
miles.
1500 också för det.
Yeah. Anyway, you want some free supercharging? Then consider using my referral code. It's down in the description below. And we'll see you in the next one.
Please like, share, subscribe.
And comment if you want.
Have a nice day, people.
Bye bye.
Bye.